You just gotta laugh because what are you gonna do, cry? It is comical how bright these lights are on this red-eye flight to Japan. So I'd give you some first impressions as we, literally take off. They don't dim the lights. And it's not just not dim lights. I would say it feels like 2 o'clock in the afternoon in a sunny day, like I'm at a mall. Very bright. I will say, some things I was very impressed with. They allowed families to board first, and not just board first, but they waited until all of the families were settled in with their strollers away, with their luggage away, with their kids asleep on their lap, and then boarded the rest of the plane. Some not so great things. We got onto the flight, and I was seat A, B, and my husband was in seat D. The plane is empty, like empty. And Daniel, as you can tell back there, is very happy that they moved him. But would he have paid an extra $1,000 to sit next to this beautiful face? I think not. My guess is that they're rebalancing the plane because it's going so empty. And they were very polite about it. Can you see the entire city of Bangkok like out this window? It's because we are literally at a 90-degree angle. They're driving like crazy people though. I'm just kidding. I just hate it when they do those bank turns and you feel all of the G's like you're in a roller coaster. I'm on the way to Japan and I'm gonna go to Fuji-Q Highland. I just didn't expect it on the airplane on the way there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but again, outside of the fact that the lights are very bright, that they forced Daniel to move to a different row, even though the entire airplane was empty, they helped me even take the bag off of my back and put it in the overhead bin. Everybody was extremely polite when we came in. I was walking in, everybody was saying arigatou gozaimasu, asking if we needed any help, like trying to be helpful with the kids. And that I really do appreciate because traveling as a family can be a lot. And just the fact that they were very understanding, A++. And to be honest, if I really was going to complain that much about Peach, I could have just paid double the price and gone on Japan Airlines. But that wasn't going to happen. So, you win some, you lose some. I don't think anybody here was trying to be rude. We had no problems with our baggage coming in. We also stayed within the allowance. Departing from Bangkok, nobody weighed our luggage. I don't know if once we get to Japan and take some Peach flights, if things will be different. But overall, no problems, just minor inconveniences. One other thing. Daniel needed to use the bathroom. The overhead speaker said you should use the bathroom now because there's going to be turbulence during the flight. Except when Daniel went and got up, they said, no, sorry, once you're on the plane, you can't use the bathroom. There's no in-flight entertainment, but there is a guide on the seat that says in-flight digital service, where it seems like you can scan a QR code, it'll connect you to the airplane's Wi-Fi, and you can order food and I guess pay for internet and Wi-Fi from there. I'm probably not going to do it because I'm going to try and get some sleep before we land in Kansai. But they do have it, and the seats are really spacious. My husband is 6'1", and he has his legs completely stretched out while holding the baby, and there's ample space. It also seems like there are 2 USB ports per section of 3, but they turned them off as soon as we got onto the airplane. We got on the airplane, the lights were on, and now they're off. We've already reached cruising altitude and the seatbelt sign is off, and it doesn't look like they're going to turn them back on. So I don't know what's going on with that, or they're just having fun doing all of the minor baby inconveniences to make this into a budget airline. Because if it wasn't for those inconveniences, this is no different than a United Airlines flight in my personal opinion. We're in Japan! Where are we, Bubba?
I'm back.
We're in Japan!
I'm back later.
We are getting on a bus later. Wow! So we survived the flight on Peach Airways. Okay, some final thoughts. Overall, I thought it was fine, especially for you know, being over half the price of other flights here to Japan, I can't really complain. Do I think that some of the rules were silly? Yes. Like, for example, I actually, like I said, the entire plane was fully empty. And I was actually going to sit in the seat behind my son because he had laid down to fall asleep. And I wanted to be able to keep an eye on him from the seat behind. And the moment I stood up with my newborn, the attendant came. She was very sweet, but she said, "You actually can't change seats on a fully empty plane," when my 2-year-old was sleeping across the row. But whatever, it's their job. I made it here safely, and at the end of the day, I saved $1,000, so can't complain. On that note, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure that you give this video a like, hit the subscribe button down below, and you can see the rest of our guides on Japan. On that note, we'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!